Attempt number 2. My name is Patrick and I'm a bird keeper. Charity means most to me as a way to make a difference, particularly in conservation, but also to animal welfare.
Off to a conservation site, this time for flowers. We hope for good results, and we hope it stays dry, we hope we don't fall out of a tree, and all that.
I'm doing lots of work with our ambassador species here at the centre, also doing work for conservation.
We've grown up in a world where, for as long as we can remember, we've been told that wildlife is declining rapidly, and perhaps that we live in one of the most nature-depleted countries in the world. So maybe that's led us to where we are today, advocating for wildlife through the care and the passion that we bring to giving the birds in our responsibility the very best lives.
I've always been interested in nature, in particular birds, even as a kid. I feel so fortunate every day that this is where I get to work. I think one thing that I do all right is share my enthusiasm with people. I think it's brilliant when you can tell people are actually really listening, and they might even take away something that you've taught them and apply that to their own lives. We're always trying to do better, so it's always really exciting when you kind of put that work in to make something even just a little bit better than it was before.
It's all about to change. My name is Naomi, I'm the centre manager. We look really good in black, by the way. Did someone say in the uniform? My job is to manage the system of care for our birds, our team, and put fuel into the conservation programs that we run. I was a kid when I started, so I've kind of grown up with the charity, and it's grown up with me. So it's a massive part of my life and who I am. Transmitter. I think maybe something that people don't always see is that we are a small organisation that does a lot. Everything that you see and a lot more behind the scenes is done entirely by us, and it's an amazing thing that we get to do, but it's also a huge amount of work. Your brain has to move at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Touch. But you also have to slow it down, control the moment. I have to turn up every single day with a level head. The relationships that we build with the bird, the trust that we build, the understanding that we build from each other, it's this kind of unreal constant that you have throughout all those ups and downs. The trust that we share is amazing. They're individuals, they're our partners, they depend on us and vice versa. Mildly presentable.
My name's Cloud and I'm the head volunteer. My mum used to take me to bird of prey centres when I was a little kid. I just had such a great time. I knew that that is what I wanted to be doing when I grew up. You might have seen me here at the centre giving a display, and it's my absolute favourite thing to do. I just keep thinking that, you know, there could be a little kid in the audience who was just like me when I was younger, looking on in awe at the birds, and I want to inspire them, and I always try and make it the best show that I can every time. It's about educating the public, conserving wild counterparts we have here at the centre.
I think I take the greatest pride in taking what we do with our birds here, making sure they have the best lives, and also what we do for wild birds, and taking that and making that interesting and exciting for the public.
Basically put ourselves out there and give 100% for our birds, and try and give you guys a pretty good show whilst we're doing it. We are a registered charity working toward a sustainable future for birds of prey and the environments that they depend on. Monitoring and conservation. Professional rehabilitation. Biodiversity action planning. Research. Pushing for new standards in raptor welfare. Bringing the beauty of wildlife and our fight to save it to the forefront of education. It's our job to inspire a change. Emails. Early bird catches the worm, I suppose.
Just to ingrain it in your neck.
Okay, but I want to.
Yeah,
It's not a great angle, is it?
Yeah.
I'm Emma and I'm a volunteer. It's such an honour to be a part of this unbelievably hard-working team.
My name is Roy Jones. I'm going to start again. Oh gosh, is that all right? Okay. Hello, I'm Roy Jones and I'm one of the volunteers.
I can't explain how much this charity has done for me.
Where does your passion come from? Interesting question.
Where does your passion come from? I've been interested since I was about 6. It started with a school project and I kind of started moving between falconry centres.
I'm learning to work on carrying out our experiences and I look forward to contributing to the charity in that way in the future.
What aspect of your role do you take greatest pride in? Genuinely cleaning the aviaries, like knowing that the birds' welfare is great, it makes me really proud.
What are you doing to build the charity's future? What am I doing? I am trying to manage the site for wildlife in mind and trying to get as many people involved with that as possible. So working with students from Bath Spa University, but also my plan is to involve just members of the general public and coming down to volunteer, doing some practical conservation work.
I'm doing lots of work with our ambassador species here at the centre, working with them to educate the public and improving their welfare as well.
Pardon? I'm so proud of my team. I really believe in talking and communication. I believe that as a team, we are honest, we're open, and we communicate.
One of the hardest things for me was losing my dad. My first day after volunteering here, he passed away very suddenly, and I just never got to tell him about all the amazing things that I did here. But during that difficult time, I kept coming here to the centre, and the birds, they helped me get through it all. It was a way to escape, it was a way to enjoy everything again, and they just brought this passion out in me that I always knew was there.
What has been the hardest part of your journey to where you are today?
I think the hardest part of my journey to now has been learning to trust my own skills and be independent, which is something I haven't had to do before.
Probably believing that I am capable of doing the things that we do here.
I'm not a very confident person.
My dad passed away, and learning to live without him is something I never wanted to do, and I found adapting to that extremely difficult. What does the charity mean to you? So much. I can't explain how much this charity has done for me, and to be part of an absolutely unbelievably working hard team.
So that's why working in such a supportive environment has been really, really good for me.
Being given the chance to spread things that I know to other people.
Talking to visitors
It's done so much for me, and I'm so grateful.
and our role in conservation and education.
I've never worked for anywhere where I felt so proud to be a part of it and so excited for it.
Where are you? Good girl. Backpack. We hope that you've enjoyed visiting us. But now, it's time to say goodbye to the past. And hello to the Bird of Prey project.